Hello, it's me again, Alex, Arthur, or the Big Brother. It's been 3 weeks since my last video, but so far, things have kind of changed since the last time I recorded, if I may say so. Like it's already I meant to record this video much sooner, like last week or so, but I was busy and all that. But I'll get to that in a minute. Like, the reason why it took me so long to make another update video was because last Monday, on June the 4th of this year, I finally got myself a new job. And this time, I'm sure that I have to be able to work much longer than Safeway, for all I know. And plus, it's even more closer by half the distance, which is good. Though I must admit, it might not be a perfect job, but it's still a decent one for the time being. Right now, I'm just in a similar position as where I kind of worked before, last summer, but the only difference is that I'm sure that I would be able to maintain this job much longer than the other one. Technically, because I'm 18 and a half or so. 18 actually. But regardless, what I plan to do for the rest of the summer is just work and just do that as a priority. For me, school and all that is not a priority for the season right now. Right now, my main objective is to just try to work for the rest of the summer in order to save money. Or no, I mean to earn money, not only to start fending myself more financially, but also for me to be able to to be useful again, aiding my mother out again financially, and gain more responsibility and experience in the workforce. The only issue or concern is that after next year, around early 2019, all I gotta worry about is just filing up those goddamn taxes to the goddamn greedy IRS as shitheads. Yeah, it's gonna be rough eventually, but for the time being, I'm just gonna learn to just endure it and just focus on work and so on. And you guys might remember that in the last video I did mention that I was planning on getting a turtle, right? Well, not saying that I given up on that, but I was also thinking about getting another animal, one that I kind of never had for a couple of years recently. I was doing what I meant to say was that I was planning on getting myself a dog once again, but this time more differently and more the more legitimate way, or the more official or more right way, actually, adopting one from the animal shelter near me. Well, not right now, but eventually, somewhere around another 5 or 8 years, once I'm in my 20s, between the ages of 23 to 26 would be a suitable age for me to be ready enough to get another dog and take care of it, honestly. Because as I need like not only just a car but also like a more better paying job than right now, if it's possible. But at least the pay so far here in Oakland is like it's alright, but it may not be perfect, but it's still more better than like how the minimum wage was in the last 10 years or so, like $7 and something an hour. Yeah, there's that. I have been like doing some actual research of like some breeds that just seem to catch my interest. Yes, recently, these past couple of days, or these last 2 weeks or so, 2 weeks actually. Like so far, it's when I first started looking into that, it was like four breeds in which seemed to catch my eye. Yeah, like the first one that caught my eye is a Rottweiler. I'm sure that most of you would know what it is or what it looks like. Like, and if not, go Google it. Then the second choice would be a German Shepherd. It's kind of similar to a Rottweiler, but it's a bit more different by its appearance. Then the third one is a Beagle, which is a smaller dog, unlike the Rottie and the Shepherd. Like it's kind of like a little puppy. And the fourth one is a Bull Terrier, right? Which is kind of like, if you recall like those older Target commercials, you know what I'm talking about. A dog with like, in those old Target commercials with the red bullseye on one side or so. Yeah. But recently I think I am still, I'm still doing my research like to make a decision which breed might be suitable for me and I guess my mother in the next 5 to 8 years, depending on like the circumstances. Like, regardless if either me or the or perhaps the both of us move out of our old neighborhood to like somewhere where there's more space, if I want to keep a Rottie or a German Shepherd, as well as like a changes in her like condition and health and so on. But the least I could do, like, along with like continuing my research on whatever breed I find to be suitable and seem interested the most, it's just like, besides looking into that and being curious, like right now I'm just like continuing a new job for a while, like for the rest of the summer again. But my goals was like for more sooner, like in the near future, is to like once I get my first paycheck, like I plan on donating a small portion of it, like maybe $40 or 50, to the animal shelter. Like, when I visit the shelter near me, it's like go take a look at some of the dogs they have and maybe play with them a little, just to get an idea of like what's it like to own a dog, and ask for information of like requirements and just stuff that I need for the next couple years, and then donate the money to the foundation, and then so on, and continue my research. And there's a bunch of things that are just going into my mind so far, and I can't really describe it all in one video, but this is at least half the stuff that I've been thinking lately. Anyway, the reason why I was thinking about getting a dog is that I recall this as one little educational video from a guy back in high school. He wasn't really a student, he was just some guy that was one of those volunteers that just came to our high school before. I'm sure some of my friends would know about it, and like my closest friends will already know where I'm currently working, seeing how like they would have heard about my new line of work recently or so. Anyway, about the video, like this guy was like, one day he showed up in our classroom with our older teacher, Mr. Rice, about the ASPCA, and long story short, like he seemed like a nice guy, and he brought a dog. I don't remember what breed it was. Maybe it was a husky or so. But anyway, like since then, or I guess much recently, I just recalled that, and I just think that if I just go to the shelter and just show them that I'm interested in a dog, even if it's like not immediately, or like it's gonna take me a while to like even be committed to actually owning a dog, it still would be nice, and like actually helping out like for a cause, like basically being a good person, like caring about something. Yeah. Well, anyway, hey, did you guys like some of the stuff I said? I almost forgot one last thing. Oh yeah, I did saw a little bit of E3, like Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo. Some of their games, like for Microsoft, I was kind of not expecting them to do somewhat of a anime version of Smash Brothers with like One Piece, Naruto, and Dragon Ball. At first, I was kind of like, "What the hell is this?" and so on. I don't know. But for Smash Brothers, the real one, that's the one that's coming on the Switch, that's gonna be epic. Since, based on what I've seen so far and also heard as well, but I still don't have a Switch, and seeing how like I recently just got this job and all that, I can't just buy a Switch immediately. I have to invest my money first for maybe like after the first 4 checks, and then I should be able to have enough to buy the Switch and save a little bit for some games, and save the rest of it into my own personal biz. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and peace out until next time. Thanks.